he was avoided because of his skills. Well, some of the fans have spoken out on that, and they've kind of questioned you. Eduardo Chavez 7925 said, after 15 years of Andrade ducking and pulling out of fights, Bradley tries saying he only hasn't gotten big fights because he's avoided due to his skills. Laugh my butt off. Come on now. And then another one kind of gave a shot to all you guys, said all these analysts are biased. How are y'all going to give Boo Boo so many flowers without facing tough competition? So, Tim Bradley, was Boo Boo avoided for 15 years?
No, he wasn't avoided. No, he wasn't avoided for 15 years. He was avoided in 2021. That's when he was avoided. Let's see. It says, so let's move forward to 2021. It says right here that Chris Williams report that Andrade teams up with Matchrooms, offers Canelo Alvarez $40 million to face him. $40 million. Guess who turned it down? Canelo Alvarez. And guess who Canelo Alvarez decided he wanted to fight? It was Kovalev he decided to fight, and he was going to make $35 million to face Kovalev. So does that sound like a guy that's been ducked to me? Absolutely. When you're getting offered more money to fight a particular guy and you don't take it because you want to go an easier path, that is a duck to me. And that's a duck from Canelo Alvarez.
Tim Bradley says that Demetrius Boo Boo Andrade has been ducked by Canelo in the past. Let's talk about it. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Subscribe to the channel, it's free. Tim Bradley was a guest panelist on Pro Box TV, did an interview, and he suggests that Canelo Alvarez has ducked the boy Demetrius Andrade. He focuses his argument on, I guess, 2021, but in my video, I want to give him my thoughts. You guys heard what he had to say at the beginning. I want to give my thoughts. First of all, it is so funny. The great Ego Stradamus strikes again. I make videos and content that sometimes is celebrated, sometimes it's popular, sometimes it's unpopular. But guess what? I don't give a so I don't care what people say. I know what I know, and I speak from the heart. I'm real, I keep it real. And it's funny because I've said the same thing about Demetrius Andrade for years, and it's only up until recently that Andrade is starting to get some props from some people. And what a coincidence. He's in a dangerous fight with David Benavidez. Shout out to both of them for taking the fight. Now all of a sudden, the truth comes to light and the truth comes out. You cannot deny this. You cannot hide from it. It's coming. And the cream always rises to the top. So Demetrius Andrade has been one of those people, and people have chastised him, said, oh, your resume sucks, you're lacking, you haven't fought nobody. But him specifically, I can't speak for every boxer in the boxing kingdom, but Demetrius Andrade specifically, you could say some of it may be his fault based on signing with certain people, going to certain platforms. And I do hold him accountable for the Charlo fight because he agreed, they announced the fight, and then he wasn't content with the money or whatever, and he backpedaled and got out of the Charlo fight at that time. So that's him. That's going to look bad on you no matter who does that. If you actually have an announced fight and everything's done and then you're not really happy with the terms and then the fight doesn't happen, the fans are going to probably turn to you. And I think that's different than like Shakur Stevenson, Frank Martin, because the fight was never announced. The only people who announced Shakur Stevenson, Frank Martin were people, and they were like, oh, sources say, like ESPN, but the fight was never announced. I remember specifically Charlo Andrade, they had a commercial for Showtime. It was on the Amir Khan, Devin Alexander card. And it was a part of that. They had like a triple header, and they literally advertised it and had flyers and stuff for it. And then Andrade and his father molded over or whatever and decided that it wasn't enough money for the risk or that type of fight. He felt he deserved more. So outside of that, a lot of it has just been the politics of boxing. It's not that Andrade isn't a good fighter. I know Canelo wanted you guys to believe, payday, you want payday. I know that. I know he wanted, because when Andrade ran up on him after the Billy Joe Saunders performance, And he was like, yo, what's up? Good performance when we gonna fight. But Kirkland, have you ever heard Demetrius Andrade with the Rhode Island accent say James Kirkland? It is so funny. Kirkland, but Kirkland, sound like a little kid saying it. I don't know. That part cracked me up. But anyway, he ran up on Canelo, and Canelo was embarrassed, and he tried to spin it on him. He was like, you fight nobody. Hey, get the pay. And and that's when he did the whole little thing. And he said, you're a horrible fighter. You're a horrible fighter. Now, fast forward to the future, we find out that Canelo Alvarez was clearly capping, because Team Benavidez, they're in the same division. They're thought to be very dangerous, undefeated fighter. His dad and David Benavidez, they are giving Demetrius Andrade the props that he deserves, saying he's a tough, he's a tough opponent, and we're gonna have to be focused on our A game. Canelo Alvarez is the only one that seemingly believes that Andrade is a horrible fighter, but we know that's cap. He doesn't believe he's a horrible fighter. I think Canelo, he's a great boxer, and he's a student of the game. You know who has skills and who doesn't. You didn't have no problem fighting a washed Kovalev, who barely got past Anthony Yard, who was inexperienced at that time. You had no problem fighting Rocky Fielding and Avni Yildirim. There's no way. That's why the Canelo fans, the radical fans, they always make themselves look very, very dumb, because you can't justify Rocky Fieldings and Billy Joe Saunders and all these European guys and Turkish fighters, Avni Pilgrims, average children, whatever, and then say that Andrade is such a horrible fight. And if that were true, then why are so many people looking forward to David Benavidez versus Andrade? Because we all know, we're boxing fans, we know that's actually a great fight. Styles make fights. So it would be the same thing if you replace Benavidez with Canelo. Canelo didn't want no smoke. Could have fought him at 54. Could have fought him at 60. Could have fought him at 68. But he'd rather fight Jermell Charlo, who had no business really fighting at 68, given no time to acclimate, coming off an injury and a long layoff. Boom. So I agree with Tim Bradley. He presented a little bit different, but we see eye to eye that Canelo didn't want no smoke. And it's funny because I made these same videos years ago saying the same thing, and the Canelo Chupapi Muñeños, the Cinnabons, they were all in the video, all in the comment section saying, oh, Ego, you're a hater. Oh, Ego, your boy Andrade is going to get knocked out by Canelo, and Charlo, Jamal, not Jermell, he'll get knocked out. Just wait. Canelo can't fight everybody. Years later, Canelo has not fought either guy. Boom. For more boxing news, subscribe to the channel. It's free. I'm the best in the business, and I'm out. Introducing Super Thanks. Right here on the official Boxingego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new interactive and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We working.